Hi class, Melanie Grant here. I've got a few questions this week on how to access the TruCode encoder and our class capstone project through Evolve utilizing the resources from our book. So I'm going to do a quick tutorial with you to show you how to get in. I'm just going to go ahead and share my screen here. So give me just a moment. I'll pause the recording while I get there. So I'm here in our classroom, and it looks like I can go into my student resource folder and find the Evolve link that's been added at the very bottom, Evolve registration. This is the same information that's in your book. This will take you to a step-by-step guide made directly from Evolve on how to register an account and how to register your class in that account. For Evolve, if you've already been in 1015 and done this, you can skip these first parts here on page 1 and 2 because they're telling you how to create an account. You'll want to just log in. Then you'll go to redeem your access code. Following the steps, it's going to tell you if it needs any additional information, but if it doesn't, because you've already created your account, you can skip this. Most likely, you'll be able to enter all of this information as it shows here. Now, once you've done this, you're going to want to get a course invitation. So that's this Access LMS and course through email. You're going to follow the process here to get into the course. If for some reason this doesn't work, you can also go back to Evolve. And they have a lot of really helpful tools when you're logged in. So you can come in here and say student training and find information here on how to get through areas. But most of the time, the most important tool here, let me just move this invisible bar out of the way here. Under your My Evolve section, once you've logged in, is how to link. You can link directly here to add your class. Now, all of these that I see on my screen here are the additions of the class that I have. Yours is the course ID that's listed here, and you'll see that when you have successfully registered your book into our class. All you'll need to do then is click on the link, which will take you here. The first time you click on this, it may take a while to load. Also, you're not going to see anything that I have that's in brown, so just kind of ignore some of the views here. Let me switch it to what you'll see. Here's your student view. On the left-hand side, you have your content home, your TruCode 30-day access, and your instructions. And when you open this, you'll see the TruCode practice exercises. There's a lot of really useful tools here. So this help can help you if you get lost. And the instructions here will also tell you how to use the TruCoder encoder. It's very similar to 3M, but it's going to go step by step along with the cases that we're going to be doing together. These are the instructions really for your project, but you can use any of your encoder or your CPT codebook for this project. When you're ready to get started, you're going to click on practice exercises. Read through the information here and click next, and then read through the instructions. You'll see that cases 1 through 15 are going to be quite a bit easier than cases 16 through 20. You'll select your case and read through the scenario. With the first 15, you're going to have the codes suggested for you. Please ignore the ICD-10 codes since we don't use those in this class. You'll just look at the CPT codes and their modifiers. Determine if what's suggested is correct or if it needs changing. Then you can either edit the codes and add a modifier, or you can accept them, obviously not at the same time. If you didn't mean to make the change, just take out the change and hit submit. At this point, you're going to get a summary that tells you your answer and the correct answers. This is the screenshot you're going to take. So you'll go all the way from the top here, all the way down. It's very important on your screenshot that I'm able to see everything on there because I need to be able to see both the case number, your answers, and the correct answers. If you got it wrong, you can go back in and re-review it, but since you already have the answers, you'll need to tell me what the difference is between the two codes. And you'll submit it like this. Make sure you have a header in a Word document telling me what the assignment is, your name, and the date that you're compiling it. And then each case will be listed 1 through 20, just as you see here. You can make them a little smaller to leave room for multiple screenshots on each page, or you can leave them big. Just don't make them too small where I can't zoom in. That's pretty much it. It will take approximately anywhere from 5 to 15 hours, but usually an estimated 10 to 15 hours for students from start to finish of your coding project. Some students go through these really quickly, and it can be a lot easier. But if you're doing it correctly, the idea is to get as much of in-person practice as you can. The capstone is giving credit to you for the practice and the accuracy of your coding or your coding review. So make sure that you take as much from it as you can and utilize the tools that are available. And let me know if you have any more questions.